Dear Lord, you've entrusted me with this platform again this year. Help me to do justice with what you've given me. Help me to listen to your voice. Help me to apply wisdom in my speech and in all that I do. In Jesus' name, may it have impact. May it bring life. And may it bring some good laughs to those who are listening.
A beautiful welcome to you all. My name is Zagiti Machaka and welcome back to my channel. 2025, we're here by God's grace, we're here, we're still standing. I'm still standing. Yeah. I'm still standing. If you know it, you know it. If you don't, I don't know what I gotta do to help you. But anyway, I'm Zagiti Machaka and it's a blessing to be back and to be here. And thank you so much for taking the time to tune in and watch and tune into my channel. This is a channel about meaningful conversations, about being as real as possible. This is my safe space that I'm more than willing to share with you. And yeah, join me on this journey. Join me as we start a new year together, as we maneuver this thing, as we trust God in the process, as we grow, as we change, as we develop, as we work on becoming the best version of ourselves in the interim. Okay, obviously getting smelling like in the right way by really reflecting, obviously here and there, but yeah, starting off 2025 I think was much better than how I started off 2024. As I had previously stated in one of my previous videos, that when it came to starting 2024, like I really wanted to put like brakes. Like I was just trying my best to be like let's not move, let's not go any further as and I think as I grow foot in general, I'm just like, this moving into New Year, quick fast, New Year. But you realize that it's the days, it's the way that we keep track of the days that we are on. But it doesn't mean that God changes, or God's plans or purposes, or whatever He's promised you changes. You know, it's just how we put time to ourselves, time frames to ourselves as people. But it doesn't mean really like sekphelile, if you get what I mean. So starting off this year, I think I was just filled with a bit more gratitude compared to previously. I got to see God at work in so many parts of my life. I got to experience the goodness of the Lord. I got to experience the hand of the Lord, protection, God keeping me. And I think in general, it was a much better year. I hear people complaining like, yo, 2024 was my 2023. So 2024 was really, I'm just like, okay, Lord, thanks. Thanks, Father. Thank you. You know, it was much better, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to, I feel like God's my child. I know, like we're in a battle and things were just a bit better. And I'm grateful to God for that. And I think in comparing both the years, I'm still able to say that it's by God's grace that whether in the storms or whether in the sunny and the good days, tests will come to either one of the people. And the question is, who are you founded on? Who is with you in that storm or in that good time, you know? So that's very important. That's what I'm really seeing, the importance of having a relationship with Christ and having a relationship with God in and through it all. You know, but now I also feel that with each new year, I feel like milling jump starting, and let's just get into it. I don't know. I think a lot of people, as the year begins, they're like, yeah, new goals, new order, let's do this, let's start. And I'm not the type. I feel like I take time to adjust to like, okay, vele siyaqala. Okay, omusha vele. Yo, again. And with each time, I feel like I have to just get into the fact that, okay, it's a new year. I'm back, going back to work soon enough. We're getting back to the groove and the motion of things. And I think one of the biggest things that was standing out for me when I was reflecting is that I feel like so many things have become so redundant in my life, you know? It's the same thing over and over. And I was even telling another friend of mine that I'm feeling like I'm a rat in this, I'm a mouse in this thingy. What's this thing I call? I look around, you know, and okay, we stop December and then we get back at it. And I saw how it was just really getting to me that I don't want to just be doing the same thing over and over. And okay, so which I know, so once I look, and then it's this and then it's that, and then it's all the same, and then it's end of the year, and then done. And even the thought of it is just so draining. And I'm desiring more. I'm desiring a change. I'm desiring, you know, and I've been telling the Lord about that, and I've been working on that, but it's seeming like it's seeming like many of the opportunities or the chances or the changes that I am thinking should be happening in my life are not really happening. So I'm guessing this is where I'm still supposed to be, and this is what I'm still supposed to be doing. But I think I've been asking the Lord more for the grace to still do the mundane things, you know, to still be in the same place, but still casting my nets out, you know, in hopes for more. But whether it happens or not as yet, the question is, will I be miserable as it happens or not? At first, I was miserable, but I'm getting there. Okay. So it's those things that I'm over doing the same thing. So as people are saying that, how do you keep on doing the same thing and then expect different results? So that's what I'm working on. But even if things don't change, and maybe the Lord doesn't permit for those things to happen, it's okay, Nagona. Okay, I'm trying to learn to accept the fact that it would be fine even if it doesn't happen. And where I am, where I'm placed, am I doing the best with what I'm given? And am I giving the best of myself? That means that the Lord still sees me as being meant to being there. So that means so that means I need to still be applying myself as best as possible. So that's where my mind is at when it comes to adjusting and adapting to being in a new year. And another thing, there's so many things that now are just being done habitually. Okay, we start the new year. Okay, gym, yeah, this, that. You know, there's so many things that now are just becoming just a habit, and I don't want to find myself just stuck in a habit of just doing things because that's the next thing to be done. But I still want to find meaning and purpose and intention and being intentional in what I'm doing. You know, I don't desire that for myself. So yeah, to be more intentional and to not do it as it's just a habit, but to be intentional about the things that I'm doing, you know, and what I shouldn't really be doing or I'm not finding purpose. And then aksuke, isn't it? But something like that. Something like that. I think I'm realizing all the more that we are not in the back seat of our lives. We can't be, you know, we still need to make the decisions. We still need to, it's a game, you know, I'm still given that free will. The Lord is still giving us that free will to decide what we want to do, to make those decisions, to take those steps. Yeah, but Muntia planner and the Lord, yeah, he does what he does. Plans and desires for 2025. I feel like I've taken the time to look into that. I think I haven't been a person who plans so much. It was just usually in general. A lot but I think this year we have a bit more clarity on the things that we desire and would like to work on. So yeah, at least means those vision board. Akusiyi vision board, but nje kunesithombe nyana, yabona kunesithombe nyana desire, and I think this year I'm more inclined to that because I feel like I'll be able to see the things that I was able to achieve, what I wasn't able to achieve, to be able to track where I am, but I'm not too fussy on it. but I have an idea, a clearer idea. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. So yeah, that's me. What to expect on the channel this year? Yeah, some more meaningful conversations. Some more meaningful conversations. Yeah, genuine conversations. Yeah, man, a good space. You know, if you haven't subscribed as yet, maybe this year will be the year for you. Who knows? But to the 300 and something people right now that I've been entrusted with, you know, that have chosen to become a part of, um, the least I could do is give the best of myself to this, you know. Give the best of myself to the channel, my most authentic self, my most, yeah, and yeah, man, to be as authentic as possible and to trust God with this process too, you know. I don't take this lightly, and I'm grateful to have such a platform. And now, if you're busy thinking of having a platform, go ahead and have a platform. You one of us. Anyway, I hope you guys are well and you've entered into the new year well. Even if you haven't, as kids, about right. Zolung. Akhlez unje. Anyway, keep well, and yes, we'll see you guys next week. Much love. God bless.